Hello everyone, my name is Edward Sevume. I am based in Dubai. A digital marketing specialist. I'm an actor, and I have passion for almost everything that I love, and the list is endless. If I try to give you part of that, this will go for so long, but I love acting, I love computers, and this is something that I want to put out to you. I am married with kids, and I have a family, my father, my mother, my brothers and sisters. Greetings to you all. Though I will not give a mention to them at the moment, but I love you so much. Well, this started in Uganda, way back in Uganda. I was acting with some group. I don't think I can recall the name at the moment, but most of the people were acting. Well, I went there. I saw. First of all, I saw an advert on a TV, and then when I went there, I did some, like when they give you tests to see whether you can act or not. Then I passed. So when I passed, they had to put me in a group where we were given. We were practicing each and every day, learning to act this, learning to act the other. So during that time, I developed a lot of love for it, because I started seeing so many people who have, gone big from acting, and so many people who have had their business boom also from acting. Then I was like, no, I need to be part of this. So I have both the passion and I don't want to call the other part I was going to say the talent, but that one is not measured by me. But well, I have the passion, the love for acting. Yeah, that is also a very good question. But at the moment, I can answer that in this style. So when you look, I can give you a number of movies. Okay, I can give you a number of movies where I've had very, 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 very good actors and actresses, and when I really watch, I want to have myself there at one point in time in my life. Some of our movies, I was not part of them, but what the team portrayed was really very appreciative. And then the other movies are Western movies. So at the moment, I have one movie called Beauty in Black. Yeah, the challenges I faced when starting out acting. That time I was still at the university, and to dedicate time for acting and school was a little bit difficult. And then besides, I didn't have the go-ahead from my parents to go and act. They used to think these things are not good, So because I was driven by passion, I used to have a way out of, after the lectures, I go to acting, and sometimes I tell them on the weekends that, we have lectures, but yet we don't have, and I used to go for acting. So the challenge would be that mostly. Yeah, that one is most of the time shaped by some of the lessons that I had in my earlier journey of acting. So they used to tell us that, when they give you a script, first of all, try to visualize that script, be that person, and if you want to go an extra mile, go and stand in front of a mirror, and that person you will see in the mirror will be you. So once you become that particular person, and then you start putting out whatever has been put in the script, then finally you find yourself putting out the right picture.
Daddy, can I tell you something? And action!
Dad, please, can I tell you something?
Please tell me.
Uncle, kulikayo.
Good day.
Akatuna kaka noloko mwaluddeyo.
Freeze.
Stay busy.
Choose.
The thing is, I've worked for 2 industries, by the way, just to correct that. Under 2 different directors, and director Ntemu being the person that I've spent much time with. So in Uganda, I think it was a learning phase. It was director Mobi, who I hear he's a pastor at the moment. Yeah, the current director is very patient, is understanding, but he gives a lot of space, a lot of room for you if you have issues and stuff. But if you really try to go past his limits, this is a kind of guy who can bring out a picture that you cannot manage to handle in that particular moment in time. But he's really good, and when he doesn't like something, he will tell you right away. He's not like, okay, maybe let me leave it to him until he gets it. He will tell you, no, this is not good. Please put out something that is very good, something that the audience will appreciate. Yeah. I think that is right. So basically, in my acting life, I've always had an issue. I am an aggressive actor. Okay, when it comes to roles that need aggressiveness, I'm very good in that. I believe everybody can give a finger for that. But then when it comes to love, this is something I'm trying to exploit. So there is one role. There's one role that I was given in our previous movie, where I had a wife, and I had to do all this sort of apologizing where I'm wrong. This.
Pause and action.
Baby, please. I'm sorry. I've never seen you this mad. Why do you get mad on this small thing, please?
Aren't we married?
I know. Please don't repeat that.
Did I ever make a decision by myself without letting you know?
Where I'm wrong. All these things were very, very new to me. So I used to think I had programmed my brain into aggressiveness only. So whenever it came to softness, really it was a lesson for me. Yes, of course. There's one project called Soulful Union. Yeah, that was, I'm really proud of that, because when you look at the arrangement and all the parts that I was given to act, from a father, having a daughter, having guys come for my daughter, I really tried to portray the real picture. I mean, I visualize this like a real world picture, like my daughter is, somebody's coming for my daughter, and then the shouting, the aggressiveness that I put across to my daughter. Then there is these bad moments with my wife. So basically, the whole thing was like, I can't mention. It was this guy, forgotten the name, who was in love with my daughter. There's one time he told me, your daughter is magical. I was so surprised how somebody looks in front of a father, somebody who has raised their daughter, and then you tell me your daughter is so magical. This word magical meant a lot of things in my brain. I don't know, maybe there are some moments when my daughter was sneaked out of the house. I don't want to go into that. So basically, I put into my life, and I try to see it with my real daughter. Somebody coming and saying your daughter is so magical. I'm really proud of that movie. Yeah. So what I do to have that in balance is, look, we have been given special days when we act, and that is probably the weekend. So I try to do whatever I have to do for the work within the working days, and then I make sure that on the days that they expect me for acting, I am there. So I try not to put anything with anything. I mean a program in the time of acting. So time of acting is time of acting. Yeah, research. Mostly research. Sometimes I watch some clips, and sometimes I watch some movies. And when I'm watching some movies, I try to to get the best acting out of them, who are doing things the way I can't, or who are those people that I can learn from. And then on the other side as well, I'm doing a lot of research in IT. I'm a cybersecurity professional, so literally in my free time it's all about research. Tilapia and matoke. My hobbies, I have a lot of them: swimming, reading, researching, that internet. I think it tops it all. And then there is this desert safaris. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Okusinziira ba actors no actresses betwina mu film productions tuba tulina mukisa tulina engeri fena gye turolinga along each other, naye of course mulimu abasinga okumpa erimu naye based on which type of movie we are acting. For example, abasinga okumpa when it comes to aggressiveness, mulimu Wizard of Love akinkubira nnyo oyo, ampa nnyo supporting role oba noyimba nga nzaamuwa kitambula bulungi ne director yennyini. Then waliwo Pat Flosh, omukyalo oyo Pat Flosh oyo naye mulungi nnyo, ate ye akuba zombi bwadda mu Love asobola okulolingisa. In fact ye yampa ne challenge eri gye nkugambyeko mu kuzanya Love, so yonna agwayo. Bonna waliwo Volvet, waliwo bonna nga bubamanyi, bonna tulolinga bulungi, but it depends on which type of scene really matter. Yeah, that question is a very good one and subject to various interpretations as well as to answers. So if it is about the producers and what they have to do, okay, so I believe we need to make sure the local consumers appreciate our work, and that of course comes in marketing, having good marketing, having good acting, of course, and then connections, and then with connections with influencers, with TV stations, with radio stations, and different promoters. So that is when it comes from the producer's side, if I really understood your question very well. I'm a Gemini. We normally do some digging, even if it is for a short time, but we do study all the elements of it. No, I think no. It can be both a yes and no, but if I start with a no, it's from human psychology. It's very difficult if you become intimate. If you become intimate, and then the next day, let's say they give one of the fellow actor to act with another person, and maybe in bed, however much you can be strong, this is not something you can stand. You can start predicting what are they doing there, maybe ABCD is happening, and then at the end of the day you're going to spoil the entire crew because you cannot handle tempers. So for those who can handle, and of course there are very few, I really don't think this should be a good thing to do when you're working together or you're acting together, to have your relationship still within the same place. Yeah, I think we need to do. I think we need to have to do, or producers, what they have to do is to enforce a little bit of awareness to their actors and fellow actors, and then also, that is awareness. Then that has to be awareness. We need to make sure that they know what they're doing, what they're going to benefit, because we all I think if I use this explanation, it won't be clean. But I would say we all, like, fenna ekintu ekigenda okuva mu kintu tetukirabira ku peesi y'emu. For example, kati oyinza okugamba nti Edward alinayo businesses, Edward bwakikuba businesses automatically zigenda kuba followings. Nolabayo oli nga ye agamba ate njagala kuzanya ate njagala enkyanga nfuna. So if we have a collective awareness project, so that we make sure that we prepare these people's minds well enough on whatever they are going to expect, I think this will serve a purpose.
Okay.
Sitera kujja nga nnyiize naye pozi okujja oba nga sinnalya kinyiizaamu naye kisinga okunsanyusa nga ndi set kwe kubanga nga script yonna inangirina ano mu mutwe. Ekyo kinsanyusa nnyo kubanga mba buli kimu nkikola ndi steady ennyo. Truth. Bananga batulaba munamuna gye muli tubagala nnyo era tubasaba okwagala byonna bye tukola. Please to following Film Productions on all our social media handles. We are available everywhere: Threads, TikTok, Snapchat, I guess, LinkedIn, and we also have a website coming soon. So please, and YouTube, that's the main one actually. Please subscribe and share, follow, and tell your friends to tell your friends. Babitu sabo bato bange tukuze nabo mama wawe abasenga wange, mama wawe azalibwa ne taata wange. Yes, I want to keep it at that. Batumiddeko Julio, Mr. Lee, Bobby Rush, mwena mbagala nnyo. Peace.